Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we're trying Dad Jeans. It's a German Pilsner by Meddlesome Brewing Company out of Cordova, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us.
Hey y'all, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Andy, stop snickering. We're just getting started here, trying to get in the flow. You're messing it up. Right. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. I guess he's not going to stop here. Check us out on social media. There's Jay, there's snickering in the attic, and I'm Ben. What are we drinking today, boys?
Dad Jeans. And I'm not laughing because of the can. I'm laughing at you.
Seems appropriate, doesn't it?
Yeah. Dad jokes, Dad Jeans. It's a German Pilsner, different from a Czech style Pilsner and an American. Let's bust this open and we'll start talking some more about it. It's out of Meddlesome Brewing Company in Cordova, Tennessee.
It's interesting they put it in a tiny can.
Skinny cans, yeah. It's interesting. I don't know why, but
maybe because they're trying to say dad jeans should be skinny jeans.
No.
I mean, I don't know that I've seen a beer come in a can like this personally. I can't remember one.
Yeah, there are some. You know, you get into what is that?
Okay.
The Michelob Ultra or one of those.
Yeah.
Some
All right,
yeah,
that's true. I just don't drink Ultra, so I guess that's why I didn't think about it.
So, this brewery started in 2016, right outside of Memphis.
This is the first time I've heard of them, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've never heard of them either. Who actually grabbed this one?
Andrew. It's got some good carbonation and very good clarity there that you see through it.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
So being a German style, it's going to be a little more malt character, which this does. And low on bitterness compared to like a Czech style. Czech styles, Pilsner's not as much malt as the German style. Because if you consider the territory, the region, the German beers were heavy on the malt. So it uses actually German Pilsner malts.
Kind of hit you in the mouth there, don't they?
And then Bravo and Hallertau hops. And German malts and yeast. So yeah, you can definitely tell that German influence in this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's good because sometimes I never realize if a German Pilsner versus other type of Pilsners.
Yeah, most of the time they don't specify. They'll just call it a Pilsner.
And I'm going to try to put you on the spot here a little bit, Andy. We also mentioned an American Pilsner. How does that one a little bit different from the German or the Czech?
I think that's more middle of the road. They're going to be, the American Pilsner was designed to appease the masses, at that macro level, it seems like, because Czech styles have definitely more hop character, of course, than the German style, but they have a lot more hop character than the Americans. And I think the Americans go for that balance. And then, of course, I think we use too much adjuncts like corn, maize, things like that. Yeah. Ours are sweeter. When I've tried some of our Pilsners here, it's a sweet taste to them.
It's not as malty.
Not that malt sweet. It's corn sweet.
Corn sweet.
Yeah.
Which
I think it's interesting. I honestly didn't even know there was a brewery in Cordova. And you said what, 2014? So
2016.
2016. So I mean, not that we're not too far from Memphis, and get up there sometime. But yeah, that's the first time I've actually heard of them. So definitely glad you snagged this one.
Sounds like a fun place. Never settle, always medal.
There you go. We might have to might have to medal on up there and see what the brewery's about.
Some dad jokes here. Pills to meet you. I'm dad.
Yeah.
What's the little logo say right there on the tag the Ben's got? Nice to meet you. Thirsty, I'm dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that one's different. Yeah.
That one is different.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's give this one a score. I'm going to go first because I don't always do that. I definitely like the malt. Of course, I mean, you would expect that from me, right? If you watched the show at all, it definitely helps to balance out the bitter that you get on the back end, and it's there. I mean, as you would expect, but it's not bad or overpowering or anything like that. So I think this one's very tasty. Definitely like the flavors that it presents, and definitely would want to have another dad jeans here in the future, hopefully. So I'm going to give this a 7.5. I think it's good. Next.
Got it.
All right. I'll hop on board. Yeah, I'm not as big a fan of the malts on this one, which is interesting. It's a little bit different for me. I don't know. There's something about it that I just don't agree with. I'm not saying that it's not still a drinkable beer. I mean, I'll definitely finish it, and I'd probably have another one or two if I could. But I'm gonna rate this one a 6.
All right, Andy.
I'm agreeing with
your left.
I agree with Ben on this one. I like the German style, the German feel of it. It's got that nice malt that hits you at the front, mild bitter at the back from the hop, but not too much. So it definitely distinguishes itself as from a Czech style Pilsner, an American Pilsner. So I too give it a 7.5. I'll drink it again, and because I've got several more.
And the question is, how many dad jokes are you going to make while you drink it? I mean, is this one that when you're drinking, you try to go out of your way to, throw an extra dad joke in there? I know you're a dad joke guy anyway, just by nature, but
my whole life is a dad joke.
All right, that will give us a 7 flat for the Dad Jeans German Pilsner out of Meddlesome Brewing Company. Yeah. Out of Cordova, Tennessee. Interesting Pilsner. If you're a Pilsner fan and you're used to, the Czech style or the American, it's a little bit different take on it. Definitely worth checking out if you see it. If you're in the area, I don't know what their distribution is. We haven't really talked about it. I know I haven't seen it here in kind of middle Mississippi, which is not too far away from Cordova, but definitely something to check out if you get a chance. For Andy, locked in his attic, and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.